What's going on, you guys? Jay Sensei back with yet another video, and today we'll be talking about the new killer coming to Dead by Daylight. So they will be revealing the new character on May 26th. Man, it's, time flies by, and during this, the whole COVID thing, I lose track of time. I'm sorry, but on May 26th, they will be revealing the new character. He is supposedly going to be jaw-dropping for the reveal. So it's going to be very surprising, very shocking. They're supposed to have him as a iconic horror killer from an iconic franchise, that's petrified us since its inception into the horror genre. So I believe there's only a few characters that really fit that standard. I have one on top of my head, but I don't believe they can get that license to that character, just because the creator of that franchise, he's acting very, very strict with that character. So I think that's out of the picture. So I think it only leaves two more very probable killers. So the first one, I'm gonna have to say Candyman, just because they've really hinted around him. A developer from the Dead by Daylight franchise, they tweeted out a tweet, and it has said something along the lines of, this new Dead by Daylight killer is going to be pretty sweet. And if any of you guys know who Candyman is, he's linked to honeybees and honey. Honey's a sweet. He also says sweets to the sweet or something like that during the franchises. During the franchise when he was a big thing. And also, they're releasing a new Candyman reboot, so that correlates with that. So even if we don't get him this DLC, I believe we'll get him, in the future when his movie comes out, a little bit closer to his time maybe. And then another one, it has to be Pennywise. If anything, I believe it will be Pennywise, just because they've been wanting that character for a while, a very, very long time. And I believe it would just fit really, really good into Dead by Daylight. I mean, they already have one clown, but that clown is kind of outdated. He's kind of, But they could do something so unique with Pennywise that it would just make him maybe the top 2, top 3 killers in Dead by Daylight. Maybe top 1, you never know, because they can improve on what they've already done with other killers to make them maybe OP in a way. The perks that he'll come with, maybe those are OP. So there's a lot of possibilities with that. Also, if you look at some of these screenshots, as you guys can see, this says the Lover's Postcard, and I believe this is a big hint towards Pennywise, maybe, because the Lover's Postcard, really, I keep forgetting his name. Pennywise called him Egg Boy in the first 2017 reboot, called him Egg Boy or something like that, and he was in love with Beverly, and he ended up making a love letter for Beverly. She ended up seeing it, and she kissed the postcard, and the lipstick went on the postcard. As you guys can see, if you guys look very closely, it's lipstick on that postcard. Also, if you read the description, it says a photo of an old Ferris wheel. There's an impassioned message of love on it, and a Ferris wheel is also a big thing on the postcard. The postcard that he made for Beverly, it had a Ferris wheel on it. So the postcard on this doesn't have a Ferris wheel on it, but the description says that. So I believe that's a really, really big hint towards the Pennywise franchise finally making its way into Dead by Daylight, which would be something very unique. I said something very unique twice. Like what? Like something. Okay. Anywho, one take is all I'm doing, y'all. But yeah, so Lover's Postcard, I believe that's a very, very big hint on who we can expect. I'm looking forward to that. I think Pennywise would be absolutely, man, everyone will love that. I believe he will be the only killer we will see for a while, for everyone that has the money and, the funds to give him. I mean, it's only what, $5 or $10 to get a killer. It's not a lot. If you're paying for online, more than likely you're able to buy, a $5, $10 killer. So I believe we'll see him a lot for sure, if he's the one to come to Dead by Daylight. Now, there is some strong evidence for Candyman. Like I said, his movie will be coming out very, very soon. It was supposed to come out sometime in June, but they may be pushing that back just because of this whole pandemic that we have going on. So maybe later, in September or August is when he'll come out. Also, the theme for it, Dead by Daylight, as you guys can see on this screenshot, is a black and a gold background with a gold 4 on it. A lot of people are saying it looks like Pyramid Head if you compare the two from Silent Hill, which I can see that, but he's not really an iconic horror villain, so we can kind of cut that out of the picture. Now, you guys can slap me on the back of my neck if I'm wrong about this, but I just don't think that would be it. That's really all we can really go by. The reason I believe it's going to be Pennywise is because of the Lover's Postcard. That's the reason why I think it'll be Pennywise, is because of the Lover's Postcard. They have it in the game, in the game files. So that's a very, very big hint. Then for Candyman, I mean, we have this movie coming out soon. The black and gold theme goes perfectly with him, and the tweet from the developers. So those are my 2 picks. I would say Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th franchise, but like I said, the legal rights, it would be very, very hard to get, because they could even get the legal rights to the Friday the 13th game to put in Jason X, and they stopped having to release DLC because he started having a hissy fit about it and whatnot. So that Friday the 13th game, no more DLC for that game, unfortunately. I was really looking forward to Jason X, months back, maybe like years back. But for sure, Pennywise or Candyman, I believe those are my 2 bets right there. Those are 2 very strong contenders in my mind. So just leave in the comments below on what you guys think on who the killer would be. Like I said, Pennywise and Candyman for me. Who would you like to see in the future? Who would you like to see for this DLC coming out? They'll reveal them on the 26th. Like I said, there's no release date for the killer yet, and also it's a mysterious killer. It's a mysterious survivor that's supposed to be touching down with the new killer. I just don't know who it would be though. Maybe from from the If franchise, maybe it'll be Beverly or Billy, or maybe an original character like teen or adult Georgie. We haven't seen him since he got his arm bit off from Pennywise, and died, of course. And then from Candyman, it would have to be Helen. She's a very mysterious character. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if you guys know about the Candyman franchise, she's a very mysterious character. So I believe that's the only bet from that one. And yeah, I think that'll wrap up this video. So with that being said, that would be all from this video. Like I said before, leave a comment down below. Tell me who you guys would like to see in the future for Dead by Daylight, and who you guys think will be added in this DLC for the franchise. So without further ado, that has been all from me. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And there will be new videos coming out very, very soon.
Like, share, and subscribe, or this world will learn the true meaning of pain.